Charlotte Ryan took to the streets of Wellington this afternoon and asked this question.
What's your one dream item you want to see in the budget?
Housing and poverty.
Hospitals and schools.
To cancer, because to support the cancer kids in that.
Evening out the world.
Schools.
Fighting American imperialism, etc.
Lunches in schools, just little stuff like that.
Education.
Rehabilitation programs.
Students, of course.
Schooling is probably my first guess.
Healthcare.
I think there's a lot of kids in New Zealand that don't get the right start at the moment. So I would probably like to see money invested in younger generation.
Do you think we should be taxed more or taxed less?
More.
I think our taxes are quite fair. You know, I'm happy with the amount I pay in taxes.
The tax system at the moment is very unfair, isn't it?
In Malaysia, if you earn less than 4,000 a month, you don't get taxed.
Higher paid people should get taxed, much more.
They should introduce a system like that here.
Who deserves to be taxed more? Or who can afford to be taxed more?
How about that? You're out of touch. You're out of touch. People don't want tax cuts.
I just say, you got to, Charlotte, you got to stop doing those vox pops on Cuba Street at mid-afternoon when all the people that pay tax are at work.
Actually, that is the point. That is the point. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe come up to Auckland and do it in Newmarket where people actually work and pay some tax.
Maybe.
Ask the landed gentry if they want to contribute
even talk to some people that run a business.
That's enough. Actually, Charlotte, I think there's an opportunities candidate just behind you. Ask him about tax cuts.
Opportunities candidate?
Jeff.
Oh, right here. Tax cuts.
Well, we think the tax system needs to be reformed so that assets are taxed and income taxes drop so that working people pay far less.
Okay.
And the wealthy pay much more.
All right. Good on you.
It's about taxing all the income from wealth, and we don't do that at the moment. Thanks.
All right. Oh, thank you very much. Sorry, I'm just going to grab a beer. Sorry, this is very live TV. But what do you make of what Jeff says there?
Oh, I'd like to welcome Jeff to the Wellington Central race after his tilt at Mount Albert. You know, nice to see you here, Jeff. No, look, I mean, the interesting thing for me was that what people were saying there was that when they were asked what they really wanted in the budget was to sort out issues like housing and homelessness and get more money for health. That's what New Zealanders want, and that's what Labour's going to deliver.
Okay, Julian, aside from being on Cuba Street, where David's casting aspersions on the clientele there, what do you make of what they said?
I think what they said made a lot of sense. People want a New Zealand where we've got good public services, where we have an egalitarian society. And the reality is that David and National are for protecting the landed gentry so that they can get richer and richer. Listen to them groaning. That's the truth.
Well, let's ask Alistair, I mean, you own a winery. Can you relate to the ordinary Kiwi?
Sorry.
Can you relate to the ordinary Kiwi?
Of course I can. I got 6 kids, my second wife, so I'm a regular Kiwi.
Oh God!
Of course I can. What's the problem?
I forgot the question. Okay, I forgot the question. Charlotte,
James,
Look,
that is
Wallace,
hilarious.
I think we need to spend more on press secretaries.
Charlotte.
Okay, James, what do you want to see in the budget tomorrow?
No, this is unfair. You can't have a comedian follow that gold, all right? Unfair. That is not cool.
What number wife are you up to?
What number wife am I up to? Oh, no, always say you're going on tour. That's comedian's way. I want to see, what do I want to see? I think we need to increase Bill English's budget for himself. I think the Prime Minister needs more money because after, he's asking people what pies he should buy. The dude is broke.
Oh, spaghetti on pizza's budget.
Look, I remember eating spaghetti on pizza and trying to choose pies back when we were hiding from debt collectors, all right? I'm sorry. He's going to be buying himself a minivan to sleep in for his next video. Or we should do something for an ACT policy. And it's lovely to be here in the ACT Party headquarters tonight. And
I know it can feel that way.
But I want David to get a friend. I'm tired of the other parties bullying the ACT Party by having more than one MP in the promotional party.
And you can change that on September 23 by giving your party vote for ACT. Even if you don't like our policies, just vote for ACT to get me a friend.
Even that video is by himself.
It's really
I used to live in Epsom and I moved. So
There's been a lot less complaints since.
Back to you, Wallace.
All right. I don't really know where to go with this. So let's talk about superannuation. What's happening there? Because you're really down on it, aren't you?
Oh, look, anybody with 5 minutes of spare time and can use Microsoft Excel can work out that we've got a problem. We're going to go from 4 taxpayers per superannuitant to 2 taxpayers supporting each superannuitant in the lifetime of the current generation of current university students and young professionals. And any sensible country would look at that situation and say, we've got to make change and it'll be easier if we did it early. But unfortunately, these guys won't do it for 20 years. These guys were going to change it, but now they're not going to because they got some poll results
let's take that as a start.
And the ACT Party is the only party saying that the age of entitlement to superannuation must start rising from
David.
2020, so it's fair across generations. So it's fair across generations, but it requires leadership.
Let's take that as a starting point and go around the panel on that. You had 2 wives, 6 kids, you're an ordinary Kiwi.
And a winery.
And a winery. What do you make of that?
Oh, look, you've got to give people a chance to adjust, right? So we've given 20 years
wives,
20 year notice. 20 years notice. You can... Oh my God.
All right, Julianne, you've lost it.
The problem is the way all of this is framed. I mean, this isn't a problem if we start taxing assets and wealth. The reality is that with increasing automation, the nature of work is going to change. We might not need as many people working. We need a fair distribution of resources.
Okay,
We could do something right. We could do something. We could do something right now if we were worried about the cost of super, and that's actually start making some contributions to the super fund, which have been suspended for 9 years. That could happen today if they wanted it to.
All right, look.